The following episode was brought to you and sponsored by Planet TV Studios. I'm Gina Grad, and welcome to New Frontiers. Tonight, we explore how Hollobus Technologies Incorporated, a leader in innovative tech solutions, is reshaping the future with groundbreaking advancements.
Hollobus is a game changer in the power feeder industry. Our systems come with every part and piece that you need pre-built. You're not reliant on the contractor to buy the right pieces to put it together.
Hollobus can fit the bill of any power feeder, whether it's infrastructure, transit, dams, hospitals, data centers, high-rises, anything industrial. Our lead engineer, Martin Cox, designed Hollobus to incorporate electrical, magnetic, physical load, the environmental seals, seismic applications. It really is an all-in-one product. And then he's incorporated reducing human error by having all those systems designed into it, as well as removing labor costs. We can do up to 45-foot spans, 1 man, 1 hour, 1 joint. Unheard of in the industry.
A lot of electrical feeders used in the USA today are built around 2 types of technologies. One is pipe and wire, and the other one is rigid bus duct. Now, pipe and wire is a very robust system, but it's very expensive, and it takes a lot of labor to put in. Bus duct is a little more cost competitive, but it's prone to failures. Every 7 to 10 feet they have joints, and these joints break down over time and they fail. They're not waterproof, so what happens is they get wet or a sprinkle lets go inside your building and it hits your feeder, it blows up, and your entire building is down. So what we've designed is the next evolution to cable bus, which is actually pre-configured, pre-manufactured off-site. And the system we have currently available is probably about 30 to 40% less labor to install than a traditional cable bus system.
It's the world's first wet-dry rated busway. This is designed to get wet. It's designed for water ingress, and then when the water egress happens, it's still fully functional. It doesn't require powering down, it doesn't require maintenance.
Once this plate is on and this enclosure is tight, you could essentially flood this floor. This Hollobus will not be affected. It will not fail. Behind me, you'll see a horizontal system, which is available up to 45-foot long sections, self-supporting. We also have vertical systems that can go up high-rise buildings. Where the grounds come out, you'll notice on the side we've got lifting pads and lifting joints for this to be lifted up and dropped into place through the building floor. This would get bolted down. This system is finished at that point and ready to be connected to the system on the next floor itself. Hollobus is not just a name, it's actually the system itself. You'll see here that it's hollow. This is the conductor itself. This is why it's such a large labor savings, and it's also why it's so efficient. The sizing and the thickness of the walls are custom designed to get the most amount of efficiency out of this product and this material. This system can shrink and expand 2 inches on every floor. No other feeder in the world does that. Inside that water dam is an environmental seal to stop water from passing from floor to floor, and also a 2 to 4 hour fire stop. This is all pre-built into the system. Every part and piece to make this product is also custom designed to do the job it does. That allows us to guarantee quality control. You'll see behind me, there's actually a coil line or 2 coil lines that are in process of being produced and set up. We have automatic cutting stations to actually cut products up. And then you'll also see we've got 4 set of cutting lasers. We have the ability to basically lose half of our production machinery to an event and still fully produce all of our products.
We are seeing a need for increased power supply. Part of this expansion is we're going to start supplying solar and battery energy storage solutions so that we can provide power distribution as well as backup power for our customers.
This 7 megawatt BESS system is being fueled by a 3 megawatt solar field on the roof of this building. This BESS system, battery energy storage system, coupled with the solar field on the roof, will allow this building to be grid independent. which means if power is shut off to our building, this factory will be able to run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week without any interruption. Our system is pre-designed, it's integrated into the design, it arrives on site in one piece, it cannot be messed up.
From pioneering innovations to redefining progress, Hollobus Technologies Incorporated is setting the stage for tomorrow. Tonight on New Frontiers, we reveal how Mirion and Banff Health are accelerating advancements in precision medicine, issuing in a new era in patient care. Radiopharmaceuticals are transforming the healthcare landscape by improving early diagnosis and patient outcomes. Emerging radiopharmaceutical applications, including targeted alpha therapy, beta therapies, and advanced PET imaging, present promising advancements in the field of radiotherapy and diagnostic imaging. These impactful trends offer tremendous opportunities for improving lives and revolutionizing diagnosis and treatment of cancer and other diseases. Headquartered in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Banff Health employs intelligence-based precision medicine to detect and treat cancer and other diseases, and conduct advanced clinical trials in dedication to improve the lives of patients. Through facilities like Banff Health, Mirion Solutions are helping to support advancements in diagnosis and therapy.
Banff is a precision medicine platform that uses radiopharmaceuticals to diagnose and treat different disease types. Mirion has partnered with us to provide radiation protection equipment and other technology to help us deliver the treatments to our patients in a safe and effective manner.
Banff Health is the first fully integrated molecular imaging and molecular therapy institution in the world. And Mirion has partnered with Banff in that we provide solutions for the nuclear medicine process, from the creation of the isotope to the radiopharmacy all the way to delivery to the patient.
Through decades of expertise and comprehensive solutions to ensure safety and product quality at every stage of the radiopharmaceutical life cycle, Mirion is empowering radiopharmaceutical producers, hospitals, and specialized cancer centers to accelerate life-changing advancements in precision medicine.
Mirion is a very mission-focused company. Our mission is to harness our unrivaled knowledge of radiation for the greater good of humanity. We're focused on providing products and solutions that ensure the safety, quality, and efficiency of patient care.
To us, precision medicine starts with theranostics, so using radiopharmaceuticals to diagnose and treat cancer, and has applications beyond that into neurology, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's, CTE.
We help our customers throughout the entire workflow in nuclear medicine, from the creation of the radioisotope to the quality control of the radioisotope to the final injection into the patient.
So Banff Health works with Mirion as a partner in manufacturing drugs, radiopharmaceuticals, and delivering radiopharmaceuticals to patients. And a lot of the tools that we use that Mirion provides help us in a reliable way protect our team members, protect our patients that come, and protect the public. We rely on our detection equipment to make sure that we're handling it safely, that our team members are safe, as well as to the patients. Mirion is a great partner in that space to allow us to operate efficiently and focus on patient care and know that we're doing it in the safest way possible.
Through their end-to-end solutions and decades of experience in radiation measurement, safety, and science, Mirion has capabilities to assist isotope producers and radiopharmaceutical manufacturers to overcome safety barriers that restrict alpha emitter production, supporting the goal of increasing availability and accelerating innovation, adoption, and growth of these life-changing treatments.
We not only enable our customers to perform their current treatments, but also enable quicker adoption of advancements in the theranostic space that everyone is so excited and looking forward to.
Mirion I believe wholeheartedly from their CEO down, is in our corner, and we have aligned missions and aligned visions to enable precision medicine via radiopharmaceuticals and theranostics.
In this episode of New Frontiers, we explore the South Carolina Spine Center, a leader in back and neck pain care. Founded by Self Regional Healthcare, the center combines advanced minimally invasive spine surgery led by renowned neurosurgeon Dr. Michael Kilburn with non-surgical treatments and comprehensive recovery resources. Discover how this cutting-edge facility is transforming lives across South Carolina and beyond. For over 20 years, the South Carolina Spine Center has delivered exceptional care. With groundbreaking innovation and a dedicated team, they continue to bring hope and healing to countless patients.
My neck struck a night table real hard, and sharp on the edge, and I heard all the cracking going on, and it shattered 4 cervical and fractured 2 thoracic and fractured my sternum. There was a possibility that I could have some paralysis.
My practice is a bit different than other neurosurgical practices in the sense that I focus on cervical spine pathologies, degenerative, traumatic, and neoplastic or tumor disorders of the cervical spine. And I'm blessed to have 2 partners who have a similar interest in lumbar spine pathologies. So I can pretty much focus my practice on cervical procedures, and I've done somewhere in the order of 4,000 to 4,500 of these over my career at Self Regional Healthcare.
Constant pain for a number of years. Neck stiff, couldn't turn my head, look either way. It created a lot of issues when you're trying to work, when you're trying to spend time with your family.
So one of the most common surgeries that we do here, that I do, is an anterior cervical fusion surgery, which is where you remove the discs and or bone to decompress the nerves or spinal cord in the cervical spine. And this is done to relieve patients of severe arm and neck pain, as well as prevent them from experiencing progressive and worsening myelopathy, which is a condition that can lead to progressive paralysis. So it's a rewarding type of surgery to do. Patients, by and large, do very, very well from it.
The care was amazing. Wayne Mounts and Diana Cobb, which work with Dr. Kilburn, were amazing. They were there at my bedside. Everybody that was connected with my care, they were so courteous and kind and caring. They just acted like I was part of their family.
Self Regional has been a leader in the upstate in terms of technological innovation in neurosurgery. We were one of the first hospitals to have intraoperative CT scanning in the upstate, and we've managed to keep up with state-of-the-art innovation for cranial and for spinal disorders with the acquisition of 2 new O-arms in our operating room suites.
I no longer have pain. I no longer have neck stiffness. I can do pretty much anything I want to do. I'm back lifting, walking, riding roller coasters, doing whatever I want to do. It's a great change. I'm really happy.
We've seen tremendous advances in the 25 years of my career thus far. At Self Regional Healthcare, I think we're a leader in the upstate in terms of innovation. We're very blessed to have an excellent, cohesive team for the treatment of spinal disorders, for the treatment of neoplastic disease, including brain tumors. We have a comprehensive neuro-oncology program. We have state-of-the-art stereotactic radiosurgery unit for treating metastatic disease of the brain, one of the few places in a hospital our size to be able to do that.
It was just, amazing how I recuperated and could go home even without rehab. I am a miracle to be sitting here.
Tonight on New Frontiers, innovation meets sustainability with MonDak Portables. Revolutionizing sanitation and environmental solutions in the heart of America's energy sector. Discover how they're changing the game for communities and the planet.
At MonDak Portables, we're a custom manufacturing company. We build rugged trailers for the oil field, disaster relief industries, government work, and also foreign countries.
We build and design custom trailers from the ground up, from the steel to the axles and anything in between. If it needs to be heavier, we can make it heavier. If it needs to be lighter weight, it can be lighter weight.
We custom design trailers for disaster relief. We built for Hollywood, we built for the government. So any industry that has a need that is not being filled, that's where MonDak steps in.
We provide the laundry trailers, we provide the shower trailers, we provide kitchen support trailers, we provide command centers, we provide base camp support centers.
So we deal with all sorts of weather conditions and climate conditions, environmental conditions, and also too, being on oil field locations, things really do need to be durable. I get a lot of calls talking about the durability of our equipment. It goes up and down a lot of rough terrain, and a lot of these drivers have hauled other trailers. They complement us on the ease of pull, the durability, and the low maintenance on our trailers. So I would say that the biggest thing that brings us, our customers back is our quality and our service.
We design-build that trailer specific to each client. Our customers walk out of here knowing that that trailer was 100% built for them. There's nobody else in the world that built and has that trailer.
MonDak will connect with customers continually in the oil field industry, the disaster relief industry, water purification industry, and the government sector.
We work with customers that have a goal or a need in mind, and we make that our goal to provide them a solution to maximize their efficiencies. What makes MonDak Portables unique in the trailer manufacturing industry is truly the word custom. There are a lot of companies that can build trailers, and albeit some decent trailers. But when it comes to having a purposeful use for a trailer, a specific need, we find a lot of customers might only be able to find 75 or 80% of what they're looking for. When they come to MonDak, we're able to fill in that 20% gap and maximize exactly what they need for their operations. So when you come to us, you get 100% of your solution. You don't have to settle for less.
Here at MonDak, we pride ourselves with being able to help in disasters. We had a government agency come to us that is heavily involved in the disaster relief. They asked us to come up with a mobile trailer that would be able to dump a strainer into the river and turn back out drinking water. When the hurricane hit, they were able to provide certified drinking water on site in a moment's notice.
Working with disaster relief, knowing that what we're providing them will help them move on from the disaster and hopefully give them the hope that they can continue.
Usually I am the first person that a customer or a potential customer might speak to. My goal is to inform them, what we do, what we're capable of, but also to find out what their needs are. What haven't they been able to accomplish? What haven't they been able to find off the shelf? Or what is the extra 20% or 30% custom they need that we can do to give them exactly what they're looking for?
What we build, we want to be durable and last. Where 10 years from now, we're still seeing our trailers on the road.
Our design and build process is very collaborative. It starts with our customers. We have to listen to what they want. Our opinions, our goals, they don't matter until our customer has told us their goals. And that's when we make their goals ours.
We go above and beyond after a customer buys the trailers from us. I have disaster companies that in the middle of the night will call me if they're down on site and there might be something they're not familiar with one of our trailers and ask me, hey, what do I do here? And hearing the replies back saying, that's the service we need.
A particular customer that comes to mind that we've helped a lot had a need to have showers, washers and dryers, and toilets all in one trailer. And we were able to incorporate everything they needed with additional upgrades that they hadn't even thought of. This solution that we gave them, they've been able to haul it through some of the worst roads in the state, some of the the toughest terrain, and then obviously the weather elements we deal with. Ultimately, by delivering that solution to the customer, we saw their employee retention go up.
Our goals is to exceed your expectations of what we're providing for you, to give you the highest quality we can possibly give, within keeping it in your budget and making sure that when you pull that trailer off this lot, it's exactly what you wanted or better.
Welcome to New Frontiers. In this episode, we spotlight Mirion Technologies Holdings, a pioneer in neurological therapeutic delivery. Mirion's proprietary platform technology is transforming pharmaceutical treatments by effectively bypassing the blood-brain barrier, thereby unlocking new possibilities for addressing central nervous system diseases. Mirion is preparing to go public through a direct listing on the NASDAQ in the first quarter of 2025.
As a surgical neuro-oncologist, my job is to operate on patients with brain cancer. Despite the improvements that we've had in surgical technology, surgical technique, radiation technology, and also chemotherapy, the lifespan of our patients with brain cancer has not significantly improved. A patient with the worst type of brain cancer, glioblastoma, still would only have a lifespan, usually about 15 to 18 months. And I thought that we have to do better. And that's why I wanted to found Mirion Technologies with better techniques for which we can treat our brain cancer patients.
I feel incredible. I feel so grateful to have access to Neo and to the doctors, to the incredible doctors that have been working with me. So I feel marvelous.
I wanted to develop technology where we can enhance not only the survival of our brain cancer patients, but also enhance their quality of life. And that's how Mirion Technologies was founded. The standard of care for drug delivery is that they're giving it orally or they're giving it intravenously. And so when you give something orally or intravenously, it goes throughout your whole body, and some of it goes to the brain. The problem is that once it gets to the brain, it hits the blood-brain barrier, and so very little of it gets to the target. And that's where Mirion Technologies comes in, is that we're working on different ways that we can deliver drugs better to the brain and also develop new drugs that can be used for that purpose.
I'm just so grateful that she had this drug that actually worked, and that was able to stop the disease progression and give her so much of her life back.
So we take advantage of a neurological structure in our brain called the cranial nerves. And these cranial nerves can conduct drugs back to the brain.
We are the first mover in delivering intranasal drug delivery through inhalation. And I believe that's going to be a game changer.
We have been running clinical trials with our drugs and our new delivery system.
I really benefited so much from the clinical trial that I was able to do, and And we just have such hopes for the future, thanks to this trial and other trials like it. So it's just really, it is the future, and we're just so hopeful.
We will be able to allow patients to get treatment at home, spend good quality time with their loved ones with minimal side effects, and still be able to extend their life. The patients tolerate this treatment very well. They can do it at home. They don't have to go to the hospital to get IV infusions. They don't get sick, they don't lose their hair. So their quality of life is really good.
So we anticipate accessing the U.S. capital markets here in the near future. We've been preparing for this for some time. That doesn't mean that this is the end. It means this is the beginning. The rubber hits the road when we become a public company someday. And that will allow us to access a significant amount of capital. Our phase 2 studies is right around the corner to be fully enrolled. Within the next 2 quarters, we will be fully enrolled and we'll have a readout, and we'll have a binary effect here very shortly. That should give us a very significant step up in our valuations and allow us to raise more capital as we increase shareholder value.
Mirion Technologies Holdings Incorporated is at the forefront of neurological care, redefining central nervous system therapeutics. We are proud to share their story on New Frontiers. I'm Gina Grad, and this has been New Frontiers, where technology meets the future.